Just looking back at the first round, overall it was good. There were, of course, incidents and a few penalties. Um, I've spoken to a couple of drivers about expectations of driving. But one thing to note was there was no protestive incidents between GTPs lapping LMP3s, which is great. So please let's keep that up on in this round, which I'll come on to as well in a second. But that was really good. So yeah, you will have your 10-minute qualifying starting at 1:30 with 3 laps. So you've got 3 flying laps into your 1-hour race. It will be a short parade lap. You won't be doing a full lap. It is a short parade lap. And you have your 75% fuel tanks, obviously. 1 fast repair, 20 incident points before your drive-through, and then every 10x after that. There is a point for fastest lap. And just a reminder that all classes are scored separately. So if you are in the same car, but you're in AM and the other driver's in Pro, you are not taking points off each other. So just bear that in mind. It doesn't prevent you from racing each other. Of course, there will be overlap in the classes from circuit to circuit. But just remember that you're not ultimately fighting for points. One thing to note is... the cold tyres, GTPs, are absolutely treacherous, and it seems even worse at this track, probably because of the undulations with the car going light at various different places. So my suggestion is to LMP3 drivers or LMP3 front row at the start to leave a nice gap, because you will probably be quicker than them, certainly through the first corners and potentially the whole of the first lap. If GTPs are pitting, you are going to have to go through that tyre warming process, and just be aware, everybody, of other cars on cold tyres. So as always, this championship runs under the Race with Respect Code of Conduct, which is an actionable code of conduct. So if there are any issues, if you're receiving DMs from anybody, any form of abuse or inappropriate behaviour, please do bring it to my attention, and it will be dealt with accordingly. Overall, the racing, as I said, was pretty good in the first round, but the main thing is to give each other room and be patient. As I said, these cars are quite treacherous to drive. Even when the tyres are up to temperature, they're still tricky beasts to drive. So do just be patient. An hour is a long race. You don't need to make any rash moves. Line up your overtakes properly and execute, and don't kind of make any lunges, etc. So yeah, give each other room. If somebody's on your inside or your outside, that doesn't mean that you can run them off the track. If they're on the outside, you do need to give people room, so that is not allowing room if you knock somebody off either on the inside or the outside. To be allowed kind of space on the inside of a corner, you must be alongside and in control at the point of turn-in, kind of negating any late lunges alongside kind of either side either. No reactive blocking, so if you're going onto a straight, for example, and you see a car behind you has got to run, you are by all means entitled to move to the inside. But before they kind of get to you, if a car is coming up behind you, they then move to one side to overtake you, and you then reactively block them, causing them to have to slow down, or they hit you. That is on you, not them. They obviously cannot react quick enough, and it's really not good driving. You need to place your car in the right place nice and early, and no moving under braking. So don't kind of point your car back to the racing line if somebody is already there or they're on your outside. Obviously, dangerous driving, out of control driving is not acceptable. Neither is deliberately crashing, whether that's over the finishing line or during qualifying. Even if you've had a win and you're excited and you let go of the steering wheel, etc., please don't do it.
Okay, Ben, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Causing a collision, those penalties are dished out if either of the drivers involved are deemed to be at fault, and that only has to be to kind of 51% versus 49%. If there is somebody to blame, then the penalty is based on the nature of the driving that has caused the incident, not the outcome of the incident, just as a reminder. Rejoins, whether you go off the race track or if you spin and stay on the racetrack, it is up to you to rejoin safely, not for everybody else to get out of your way as you fly back onto the track. So if you rejoin, causing people to have a crash or to take avoiding action, again, that is protestable, and you can end up with a warning or a penalty if you do cause a crash. GTPs lapping LMP3s, please be patient through corner sequences. It is entirely up to you to lap them safely, and it is up to LMP3 drivers to be predictable with your movements in terms of stick to your normal racing line. But also, if a GTP is behind you and has moved to the inside, then facilitate that. Don't just kind of belligerently take your line if they are already there. GTPs or LMP3s, if you are being lapped by the same car class, please do make that move as easy as possible in terms of blending out of the throttle on a straight before a corner, etc. You are being lapped, so please do not defend. Protests after the race, you have 1 hour after the race has finished to submit any protests to give you time to look at replays, etc. Use the link in the useful links channel in Discord to find the form to submit your protests, and then they will be results and penalties will be confirmed tomorrow. That is it on my notes. I will see if there's any questions. Is the driver briefing Discord or is the driver briefing on Discord? That is, do you know what? It actually took me quite a long time to work out whether to put in or on, and I'm still not convinced I got that right. Is there a quick repair? Yes, Ethan, there is a fast repair, and no, there is no pit stop mandatory, but you do have a 75% size fuel tank. So if you want to fuel save, that is entirely up to you. Can the gap between LMP3 and GTP at the start be around 15-20 seconds? Yes, and that should be okay on this circuit. I would say, yeah, LMP3 is at the front, and you need to leave like a really good gap. And also just to remember for both classes that the start of the race is on the green light, not when the leading GTP driver goes. So yeah, please wait for green light, GTPs, and also LMP3s. Obviously that will be in the last sequence of corners as opposed to when you get on to the straight. Any other questions from anyone? Will there be a pro and am review? A review of what, Jacob? Well, if any pros should be AMs and vice versa. Yeah, we will look at that. Is the glove draw tonight or tomorrow? Priorities right there, Ethan. That will be tomorrow. Yeah, it'll be looked at. People said it happened last year, but the reality is that drivers had DNFs and etc. And then if you remove people out of AM and put them into pro, it usually means that somebody else will just win the majority of the races. So yeah, it will be looked at, but I can't guarantee anything. What's the DNF for 5 laps from the leader? You need to be running, basically, in the race. My recommendation is that you finish the race anyway, because points are all the way down to, I think, 15th. I can't remember off the top of my head, 15th or 20th. So even if you are laps down due to damage, I would recommend finishing, because you will score some points, rather than if you DNF, you will score nothing. And obviously you can then get put into the prize pool for the gloves as well. Yeah, that's
okay,
fine.
Ben. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
I just do it off who is running in the official iRacing results. Right then, I will leave you all to it. If you do have any other questions, please DM me or at me in the drivers chat. Good luck, everyone. Enjoy the cold tyres, and yeah, good luck.
Pit exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
You cut the course. You got to slow down and give up that time.
Donald spoke. Be my damage report.
Right front, 100%. Rear left, 100.
No damage.
Yes.
Car looks clean.
Fake
No
news,
damage.
Fake news, China,
Car
China,
looks
China.
clean.
Yes.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 34 Celsius. Checkered flags out, P5. That's the end of the session, P5. Alright Ben, we've got 3 laps to get the job done. The track temperature is falling. It's now 34 Celsius.
Green, Sleepy Joe has a better reaction time.
We need to watch the track limits. The leader's just done a 138.7.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
The leader has just done a 137.8. You're in pole.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Two litres remaining. One litre remaining. B2, good lap.
There's
That's your
the
best in the
flag.
session.
It's over.
Blech.
That's the end of the session. P2.
One to go next time by. Line up on the left side. Pit road is closed right now.
"90 seconds. "60 seconds. "30 seconds. "10 seconds. 60 minutes. The track temp is 31 Celsius. The air temp is 22. This is a rolling start. Stay in the pole row in the left column.
Catch the pace car.
Safety car speed is 75 kilometers per hour.
About to go green. Make like a tree and fuck off.
Okay, Ben, be ready. Green, let's go, let's go.
Flag. Fucking gas pedal. Sleepy Joe. Pit road is open. Car right. Car right. Too wide.
We've just had a warning for cutting the track.
Clear on the right. Car right. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Right side. 2 wide. Right side.
Start's okay, we're still in this.
Clear. Car right. Clear.
Okay, Ben, the next car is Adam, car number 54, and their rating is 2.5. Keep it within the track limits. Keep digging, this isn't over yet. P4. We've been warned about track limits. The gap to Malcherek behind is increasing. It's now 0.7. The leader has just done a 135.3. The gap in front is now 1.3. That's a new fastest lap for Christian, 134.7.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Okay Ben, the fuel window opens on lap 14. It'll close on lap 24. You cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy. The gap ahead is now 1.1 seconds. The gap to Costio behind is now 1.2. New fastest lap for Christian, 134.2.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
The gap to Adam ahead is increasing. It's now 1.1 seconds. P4. Fastest lap for Christian, 134.0. Pay attention to track limits, please Ben. The gap to Adam ahead is now 0.9. You've just cut the track. Costio is reeling you in. The gap's now 0.8. Fastest lap for Christian, 1:33.9.
No damage. Car looks clean.
The gap to Adam ahead is now 0.4. Incident in Torvit. Yellow flag, caution. Alright Ben, don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it. Coming up on a slower car. Your lap time was 1:35.4.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Come on Ben, good stuff, keep it coming. The guy in front is Khaled, car number 8, and their rating is 3.4.
Car right. Clear on the right.
The gap to Carled in front is now 0.6. Well done, Ben. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. P3. That lap was at 1:35.1. Slower class car ahead. Come on, don't make it easy for him. Make him go the long way round. He's quicker than you into Torvip.
Left side. Clear.
Alright Ben, you need to pass this twat, you're losing too much time. There's an incident in turn 3. Adam is closing the gap. It's now 0.7. You're coming up on a slower class car.
Car right.
Come on, nail him already.
Clear. Car on your left.
Okay,
Clear.
Ben, you've got
Car
half
on
your
your
fuel
left.
left.
Clear.
There's an incident in Sagres. It looks like it's Adam. There's an incident in Galp. We think it might be Adam.
Your car looks fine. No damage to report.
That lap was a 135.9. You're coming up on a slower class car.
Left side. Clear on the left.
You're coming up on some slower cars. These guys are busy fighting. They might not notice you. Incident in Sagres. Yellow flag. The gap in front is now 0.8. P3. Okay, Ben, we've just cut the track. Slower class car ahead.
Right side.
Back.
Clear on the right. Right side. Clear on the right.
The stewards have
Left
warned us about
side.
track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Clear.
Fuck's sake.
The pit window is now open. There's an incident in Primera. Slower class car ahead.
Car right. Clear. Left side.
Should be coming out into clear air. When we leave the pits, we think we'll be in P10. A few seconds in front of Hobbs.
Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear. Right side. Clear on the right.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 29 Celsius. P4, you've just done a 135.6.
Car on
Slower
your
class
left.
car ahead.
Clear.
Okay, Ben, the next car is Costio, car number 222.
Right side.
It's just fucking stupid.
Clear on the right. Car on your left. Clear.
The car ahead is Khaled, car number 8, and their rating is 3.4.
Car right. Clear on the right. Left side. Clear
You're
on the
approaching a
left.
group of slower cars. There's an incident in turn 13. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. There's an incident in Sagres. It looks like Costio.
Fucking get fucking traction.
Alright, Ben, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Keep it coming, man. This is great. P3.
Car on your left. You're on the right. 3 wide. Car on your left. Clear.
Do it.
We've got damage on the front end.
The gap to Khaled ahead is increasing. It's now 5.3. Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. Okay, Ben, should be coming out into clear air. When we exit the pits, we should be in P10. Costier behind is pitting.
Better.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1, right here.
Front left, 81%. Left rear, 74.
Get the fuck out of here.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. The next car is Matty, car number 58, and their rating is 1.3. Incident in turn 4. It looks like it's Joe.
Right side,
Fucking hell.
clear on the right. Right side, clear.
Smooth brain beat, honest.
Well done. Eyes front now. Okay, Ben, the next car is Scott, car number 25, and their rating is 1.7. Tenth position. There's an incident in turn 3. Slower class car ahead.
Car on your left, clear on the left.
You're approaching a group of slower cars. Okay, Ben, you're reeling Scott in. The gap is now 1.3 seconds.
Left side, clear.
Marwan is entering the pits. He's in P6. We think he'll come out just behind you. Eighth place. Slower class car ahead.
Left side, clear on the left.
Heads up, there's a car rejoining. P7. That lap time was 1:35.9. Scott behind is pitting. Right, the guy ahead of us is Khaled, car number 8, and their rating is 3.4. There's an incident in Samsung. It looks like Hobbs. You're reeling Khaled in. The gap is 2.1 seconds. Incident in Sagres. We think it might be Zonta. We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Ben. Coming up on a slower class car. The leader, Adam, is pitting. Zonta, car number 32, is leading the race. Okay Ben, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. Christian, car number 2, is now in the lead. Come on, keep digging. That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes. The gap to Khaled ahead is increasing. It's now 3.2 seconds. Zonta is pitting from position 2. Expect him to come out a bit behind you. There's an incident in turn 3. We think it might be Matty. Lap times are pretty consistent. That was a 1:35.6. The gap to P2 in front is now 3.2. The guy behind has just done a 1:34.0. There's an incident in Samsung. The gap to Khaled ahead is increasing. It's now 3.6. You're coming up on a slower car. Slower cars ahead. These guys are fighting for position. The group includes their class leader. "15 minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go." Nice one, Ben. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. The car ahead is a lap behind. gap to P2 ahead is increasing. It's now 4.7. P3, you've used half your fuel. You're coming up on a slower class car. Costio is getting closer. The gap's now 4.0 seconds.
Left side. Clear.
That lap was a 136.4. Slower class car ahead. There's a group of slower cars ahead. "10 minutes to go, that's 10 minutes left." Costio is getting closer. The gap is now 0.6. You've just done a 136.4. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Incident in Torvip. It looks like it's Christian. Coming up on a slower car.
Right side. Clear.
Oh, yeah, just don't turn then.
Left side.
Just go.
Clear. Right side. Clear on the right.
P4.
Car on your left.
Yeah, if you want to break
Clear.
it, holy shit.
Car on your left.
Oh,
Clear.
fucking days.
Alright Ben, the next car is Costio, car number 222. The gap to Costio ahead is increasing, it's now 1.1. Slower class car ahead.
Right side.
Don't.
Clear.
The gap to Costio ahead is increasing, it's now 2.3. There's a group of slower cars ahead. The gap behind is now 2.6. Five minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Okay Ben, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. Track limits, watch those lines.
Car on your left.
Oh, it's deep in it. Freeze.
Clear on the left.
Incident in Samsung, it looks like Scott. There's an incident in Sagres. We think it might be Scott. car in front of us is Adam, car number 54, and their rating is 2.5. Okay, Ben, the next car is 2 laps behind. Hill is pitting from P15. We should come out a little way behind you. Slower cars ahead. These guys will be fighting for position. They might not see you. P5.
Are you fucking taking the piss?
There's an incident in turn 4. It looks like it's Scott. There's an incident in Torvip. It looks like Adam.
No damage. Car looks clean.
Malcharek is closing in. The gap is now 2.3 seconds. They're quicker than us entering turn 3. Slower class car ahead. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. The next car is 1 lap behind.
Go any fucking way.
The guy in front is 2 laps behind.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
Rayford is pitting from position 4. It looks like he'll come out just behind you.
White flag.
There's a car leaving the pits.
1 more lap to go.
1 more to go. Your lap time was at 1:37.0. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. You're coming up on a slower class car. There's an incident in Torvip.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left. Left side.
Oh my. Fuck, I'm bad at you then.
Clear on the left.
Two litres remaining. Come on, Ben. Push, push, push. We can get this guy. car in front is Malcherek, car number 17, and their rating is 2.7.
Cadillac. I hate it now. Shit car.
One litre remaining. 6th place. That's the end of the race. Bad luck, mate.
All right, there's the checkered flag. Holy shit, a good finish. I was thinking some more dog shit out of you.